What's up everyone, Marshmallow back with another video. This video I'm going to be answering more questions, and I like these questions. I got most of them on Tumblr, and like the last video I'm going to put them right here because I'm still using my cell phone, currently editing my infertility vlog. Still, it's been a long ass week, but I wanted to make a new video, so let's jump right into this. Well, there's a ton, like old school, but right now I am currently obsessed with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, of course, for the PlayStation 2, but also Guitar Hero, Kirby, Mario Kart, all that. Well, obviously, technology that we have now, and probably music that we have now, in 100 years people are going to be like, what in the hell? But also, like, slang. I guarantee slang is so different now compared to when I was a teenager, so definitely that too. Oh, addiction, like mental illnesses like bipolar and depression and stuff like that, definitely. Love and effort. If you're not putting 100% love back into someone, that's not acceptable. And continuing on with the love thing, if you're with someone and they're not giving you 100%, clearly something is wrong. And when it comes to effort, if you're putting in 110% effort and the other person's only giving you like 75 or less percent, it's not worth it.
Trust me. Been there, done that. It isn't worth it.
The best days, other than the 90s. I'd say Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, pop music, TRL. That is so easy. A Krabby Patty. They look so good, I want one. The troublemaking girl that never went to school, that almost failed school, who almost got kicked out of school, who was constantly getting in trouble with teachers, the police, my parents, the girl who couldn't hold a job, the girl who did any kind of drug she could get her hands on, the girl who was drunk and high all the time. But look at me now. Just because I went through that in the past doesn't mean that makes who I am now as an adult. Just because I have tattoos and my ears are stretched and I have a lip ring, it doesn't mean I'm some rebellious, crazy person. I am a very hard worker who became a shift manager before my 1 year. I'm married now. I've been clean for almost 2 years now. I live in a gorgeous 4-bedroom house, and now my husband and I are trying to have a family. So, 2 stereotypes. Fuck stereotypes. Break them. I always skip theme songs, but my favorites are like Roseanne, Different Strokes, Three's Company, even though it gets stuck in my head. Oh, and cannot forget Boy Meets World. Fucking love it. I'd have to say our infertility. It's caused us a lot of problems. It's caused me a lot of pain. I know it's caused him a lot of pain. And honestly, not a lot of people know about it. Not like a lot of people in my town anyways. Honestly, I'd have to say my insecurities too. Because my ex made me feel like a secret, and that's the worst feeling ever. So, even though it's not as bad now, sometimes I still worry that maybe Chris won't talk to people about me or doesn't want to share anything online about me. As well as insecurities that Chris will leave me for his ex. Like, it's happened before, so you know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff. But what we portray online and on Facebook is actually genuine now. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and post I love you if I'm pissed off at him. Because I don't give a fuck what people think. And if I want to write something about my husband, I'm going to write it. And that's how I feel. Period. I'm not going to fake my feelings just for a few likes on Facebook. Like, fuck that. If I tell you guys I love my husband, that means because I love my husband. Point blank. There's a situation with someone who I know that will post so much things about their boyfriend online, but he won't do it to her. Because he doesn't want people to know they're together. But it seems like that's fake because off of Facebook, it's a totally different story. She's constantly upset. He's constantly a dick. But on Facebook, it's, oh, I love him, I love him, I love him, he's so good to me, but really, he don't give a shit. I've dealt with that before, like I said, secrets, and I'm not gonna be that person again, so be smart. Do not be that type of person. Fuck that. To not take people who love you for granted, because one day they will get fed up and they will leave. And if you're lucky enough, you might get them back, but you may not ever get them back. So don't take anyone for granted. Did I say, or just in general? Did I say, I guess, if someone asks, how are you, and I'm good, and I'm not always that good, you know what I mean? Especially when I'm at work. Even when I'm in a horrible mood, and if a customer asks, how are you today? Of course I'm not gonna be like, I'm fucking shitty. Can't be that way. In general, it's really sad to say, but the most common lie I feel like in general is I love you. People throw that around like it's nothing these days. There's so many. I really like this question, by the way. But I would have to say, definitely cancer. I never want to have another miscarriage ever again, or a stillborn, or have a child and then die, no matter what age it is. I never want to go through losing my husband by death or just in general, as well as my parents and my brothers and my families and friends. Obviously that's inevitable, but I'd rather die before any of them, just saying. I also never ever want to be homeless. That would be so scary. I mean, I've been homeless. I've had to couch jump and stuff like that, but I mean like real homeless on the streets, no food, no money, nowhere to go. Scary. I could list 1,000 more on my reverse bucket list, but on to the next question because I don't want it to be a 20-minute video, so. There are so many thought, like T-H-O-T, ratchet. I say that sometimes in a joke though. And in a joking matter, I say bae, but literally joking. If you're being serious saying ratchet and bae, get the fuck away from me. I guess this isn't really a phrase or a saying, but those stupid ass memes going around that says raindrop, drop top, and then something clever that rhymes. That's supposed to be so damn funny, and really it's just dumb as shit and not funny at all. Turnt up. Oh, I hate that. We used to say crunk back in my day. Turned up is fucking annoying. Just stop. And again, on to the next question, because this is going to be a 25-minute video if I continue all the phrases and shit that I hate. Show that never gets old, Bob's Burgers, because it's fucking hilarious. In movie, I would have to say The Basketball Diaries, because it's so twisted and bizarre and real and raw, but I fucking love it. Calling off, doing no call, no shows, treating their employees / coworkers shitty. If you're not willing to help out if someone calls off, yeah, that kind of stuff. Actually, you know what? I'll give you a perfect example. Go to my page on YouTube, scroll down my videos, and go to my 5 work rants. That's a shitty employee. It's really weird, but I fucking hate cotton balls. I just think about them on my teeth, and it's the worst thing in the entire fucking world. And I guess this isn't really uncommon, not weird, but for me, it kind of feels like it is. I am absolutely deathly afraid of giving birth. Which it's weird because my husband and I are trying to have a baby. So he better be holding my hand because I'm going to be crying the whole time. I don't want people to cry. I would love it if they sat around and talked about fun times we've had together and blare my favorite music and laugh and yeah, all that stuff. That would be amazing. I will always remember, gosh, there's so many, my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Gingrich, because she was just the kindest lady in the whole world. Also, my 8th grade history teacher, Mr. Gerard. He was so funny and so sweet. I loved him. Both of them died. But now this one, my 10th grade English teacher, Mrs. Longnecker, she is still alive. But I will always remember her because she was crazy. But the one night that I egged this fucking pedophile's house, she gave me and my friends a ride to go egg the pedophile's house, and we sang Stevie Wonder the whole way there. It was fucking amazing. Love you, lady. Last TV show would be the Jeremy Kyle Show. If you don't know what that is, it is a talk show from the United Kingdom, kind of like the Steve Wilkos Show. I'd be affected being by crazy people and trying to help people and lie detector tests and all that kind of stuff. I would be right next to Jeremy Kyle screaming at those motherfuckers in the face. That would be fun. The last movie I watched was Stand By Me, and my life would be pretty damn cool because it'd be me and my friends on railroad tracks, walking across the state, having a good old time. I mean, some bad times and stuff, but yeah, that'd be cool. Be like a lad again. Wait, a kid again. I guess a lad is a boy, right? I don't know, I'm watching the Jeremy Kyle Show too much. Next question. Just kidding, that was the last question. So yeah, I like those questions. Those were really different. So my emoji of the day would be this one, because I'm trying to have a better self-esteem, and yeah. And my song of the day would be Bad Things by MGK because I'm obsessed with it. I fucking love it, and yeah.
I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body so I can take you wherever. Like, I want you forever, even when we're not.
Alright, I guess I am out like a boner in sweatpants. Keep up on my Twitter for updates. Follow me on social media, all down below. I always follow back. And I guess I will see you guys on the flip side. You guys stay awesome. Bye.